Say greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, our children are our world. Okay, sorry. They are our world. They are our biggest investment. They are our lifeline.
Hey sister, how you doing? Did you know that you're beautiful?
Greetings. Salaam alaikum, namaste, etasem, bawani, and the list goes on. My name is Kaika Wateja, and you are here on the Eyeame Channel. Welcome back for our Inner Childhood series, a series created so that we can look at the first stages of life and see how they impact us today. So finally, I'm making a video for the bubbers in honor to babies, to children, to little schnookum pies, to sugarfoots, to pookie bears, however you refer to them as to our babies. As adults, we have such an important role and duty and honor to take care of the generation underneath us, of the people that are going to walk in our footpaths. I wanted to write some of my realizations. Again, let me just clarify, no judgment, sis, no judgment. I just want to share these because information is knowledge and knowledge applied is wisdom. Right, so I have a few things. Maybe it should be, I don't know how I'm going to title it, 10 things to raise the next generation so they don't need therapy. I don't know. First one. Study our children. Now obviously this can be applied to people in general, but study them, talk to them. A lot of the time adults talk at youths, they don't talk to youths. When they come back home from school, what baby, how was school today? And when if you don't ask this to them often, they're probably going to say fine or good. It then becomes closed. You have to keep the conversation flowing. What was good about it? What did you eat at lunch? What did you learn? How was play? How was break? How's your brethren? Ask for their friends to come over for dinner. Get to know their friends, get to know their name. And then also when they come home, study their temperament. Study, do they like breakfast food? Do they like dinner food? Do they get a peak of energy in the night time? Do they like playing by themselves? Do they like go to their cousin's house on the weekend? All these little things. I'm always going to use numerology and astrology to assist as well. Just study and find them out. And I think a second portion of that is they're not all the same. And with that, our method in raising them cannot be the same either. For example, one of my brothers cannot take embarrassment, and so if there's ever a time that I need to say something to him, I pull him to the side and it's not even disciplining him, but when I'm saying something to him, it's almost like I have to ask him a question, like, I noticed that the dishes weren't washed, could that get sorted please? As opposed to saying no. Similarly, my sister loves K-drama. She loves anything Asian culture, and as opposed to me, judging her, I started watching K-dramas as well, and actually they're kind of interesting. So studying them, learning them as people. Yes, we have a duty to take care of them, and because of that they are financially dependent on us. Nonetheless, they're still people worthy of being liked, worthy of being loved, worthy of being learned. The second thing is to avoid labeling behaviours. I can literally hear one of my friends in my head. As opposed to saying, you're being naughty, you're a bad breed, all them things there, you can say, I know you can behave better than that. I expect more from you. You know better, so do better. You see how the energy has adjusted. There's no negativity, and you're redirecting them on the things that you want them to do, on the things that you know that they can do, right? Recently, I've come to the understanding we shouldn't be telling our children that they're smart and intelligent and beautiful, because that means that their worth, their esteem comes from these external things, and we should be really trying to focus on ensuring that they feel confident because they are, as opposed to what they can do. Because what happens when they get a bad report? What happens if they don't look too cute on that day? Does that mean that our value towards them completely is gone? But you can write in the comments below. Please like, comment, share and subscribe with this video. I also wanted to mention, this is I suppose 2A, children's behaviour is constantly scrutinised. It's like they're underneath a continuous magnifying glass. Me at my age. I have about 12 assignments to do next week. It's obviously not going to get done, but no one's going to say anything to me because I'm grown. Whereas children, if they want one thing they do wrong, no, we want to come and destroy their neck. Give them grace. I feel like I say that so often on here and also in my real life. Extend grace. Children are allowed bad days. Do we not have bad days? Children are allowed bad days as well. Okay, so the next thing is to minimize technology. Oh my god, I feel like such a granny saying this, but we buy Xbox, PS4, PS5, this one, that one, iPad, excuse me. Is there any longitudinal study to see how this impacts the young mind? I think I got my first phone when I was 11, and I can unfortunately put my hands up and say that the last thing that I do at night is on my phone. So there's some form of addiction there. Now, if this is how it impacts us, how does it affect our young babies' cognitive development, their social skills? We don't know. And I refuse to allow for the children that I know to be the test babies, to be the pilot study. No. With that, however, my brother always says, if you're going to take something from somewhere, forgive something back. So we need to create active schedules for the children. You know, I was initially going to say, take them to ballet class, football class, but some of us cannot afford it. It's reality now. So there might be some free classes in your community centres, in your schools, after school clubs. If not, give them things at home. Draw, colour, paint, puzzles. What else have I written here? Cut vegetables for dinner with you, and that's where you can have a little chat and talk to them and get to know them. Read with them. Go for a drive. Let them say, oh mama, go left, go right, Baba, go this way, go that way. We always go this route. Let's try this route. And this is a perfect time for us to test ourselves as the adults in their life, to not have a phone and to be present with them. Give them all of your time. Do you know, I'm guilty. Sometimes one of my youngest baby will be coming to say to me, Kaikua, 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 and I'll be, subconsciously ignoring him. And I have to realize, is this Instagram post more important than what my brother has to say to me? Okay, so the next one is a bit more serious, and it's advocating for children. As adults, it's a lot easier to side with the parents because we're on the other side now, but we also have to advocate for the babies. Children are voiceless, especially in this society, and sometimes we need to speak up for them. Mistreatment happens a lot more than we're aware of, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the full extent of physical, emotional violence. Giving children sweets every day is mistreatment. If a child is constantly coming to school looking unkept, that something's going on there, some form of neglect. We can't just see it and turn a blind eye because we're allowing for them to be invisible. Talking up, it might mean having a conversation with the parent. It might mean, talking to the child. If you see that the child really wants to go out for the day, if you have spare time, take him to the cinema. You would be so surprised. It's happened to me myself. I'm just doing what normal aunties do, and then years later they'll be saying, Auntie, remember you did this for us, that for us, this. And it's like something that's so small. Tank and the Bangers says, I'm going to actually add the clip somehow.
Did you know that the human brain contains over 100 billion nerve cells? So even if your little nephew is acting like he vacations in hell, play with him.
I've forgotten what number we're on. I think it's 5, but it is to extend our life hacks to children, extend them to babies. Why wait for them to grow up to offer this information? So for example, it could be, the 5-second breathing rule when you're angry. What does that teach them? How to regulate, how to self-regulate emotion. It could be writing down how their day's been, whether it's been good or bad. That allows them to understand how to get emotion out. Teach them how to, yes, I got to shout her out. My auntie, I remember we were almost home. We were going to take a left near the one way. Anyway, she taught me the first lesson of money: save, spend, share. I remember still to this day. She probably doesn't remember that. She taught me that. I remember. Okay, so the next point is to greet children, to compliment children. So when you see the children, greet them. When I was working locally, I see these sisters on my journey there, and I say, greetings sisters, I hope you have a really good day at school today. Make sure you keep your head in your book, yeah? Make sure you're reading, make sure you're studying. Just that energy of knowing that somebody is seeing you, knowing that somebody notices you. One of my friends saw another schoolgirl and her hair was cute, braids cute, beads cute, and she complimented her. You want to see the girl's face light up? And so this is something that we can all do. The final thing is to invoke fun, to inject laughter and joy and happiness and positivity into children's life. We have that authority. We can make their life difficult, challenging, choresome, laboursome, or we can make it light and vibrant and happy and magnificent. I am a big sister. I'm a big sister of 7 actually, and I made the biggest mistake of my life. When my younger siblings were growing up, you know, I used to give them herbal tea. I used to make sure they ate their wholesome breakfast, make sure that they were studying this and making sure they understood this poem and comprehension and helping with homework. Whereas my other brother, he used to play games with them. He used to take them out to play football, basketball, and play PlayStation. Would he make one piece of meal? And guess who they prefer today? The one that invokes fun. And I have learnt my lesson. Anytime that you can, you know, even, and you know what, it's literally like a win-win situation. You can take off your serious hat, you can take off your hard-working adult hat and just dive into fun. When you'll take them to the park, you can even run that. Well, boy, I can't, my hips are big. Go down the slide with them. Enjoy being present in the moment with them. Invoke fun, whether it can be, let me just mention, I don't know if they still do it, but I know there was on Saturdays at 10 o'clock, you can watch children movies for I think like £1. Children menus are often like half price, and there are so much things that we can do for free as well. Okay, and I wanted to conclude this video by bringing in my own Mumu. Say greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, our children are our world. Okay, sorry. They are our world, they are our biggest investment, they are our lifeline. So I hope that these suggestions have assisted you.
Kaiko, you poured.
I know. She needs water or something. I gave her water, but she's doing a madness. I'm not sure what's going on with her. The bagel.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Yes, Kaiko.
Okay, right.
Last time Kaiko said I can't have blueberries.
I told him last night he can't have blueberries. I already had peeled an apple, and he had a problem with the apple, and he said he wanted blueberries, and then you were doing a madness. So anyway.
So Kaiko said it's hard pears. So
The pears were hard, they weren't ripe yet, they were just bought yesterday.
yeah.
I had a point, I had a good point.
Yes, Kaiko.
Okay.
So Kaiko's pond.
Moo, we're trying to end it, we're trying to finish it, yeah? So how do we finish it? Do you want to sing the song? I am never.
Yes.
Go on then, go on then.
I am me in love with thee. I am me.
Okay, so let's do it together. Come. How do we do it? Bless up,
So
take care,
take care
and remember,
and remember,
I am me in everything.
I am me everything.
Turn it off. Go turn it off. Go on. Look, press that square. Hold on, sis. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.